Tell me how this all happened.
I met Charlie, and things were going good. My mother and father didn't really like him.
Right.
And the first time he ever mentioned, that he wanted to kill my parents was, after Christmas. He had gave me a ring, proposed to me, and my parents, didn't want us to.
And it was a promise ring, not an engagement ring, right?
Yes.
All right, Chase, what do you got?
This is a great way to start this off. Greg picked this clip. And I think it's wonderful that we're seeing from the outset of this interview that Dr. Phil's matching her behavior. He's leaned forward. His hands are under the table, just like hers are. And he doesn't ask her a question. He gives her a command. He says, tell me how this all happened.
Tell me how this all happened.
And this is something that I tend to do in an interrogation room where I'm testing the compliance status or where that person is on a compliance standpoint. And he gets a wonderful compliance from her. And I think he's careful not to use the word but in here. So he uses the word and instead of but, which is a wonderful tool for anybody that's communicating. When she's saying kill and parents, I think she's forcing those words out. I'm sure you guys will talk about that and what that means. But I want to give you a quick fact about psychopaths. They are clinically proven not to be better at deception than the average person. They do it more often, but that doesn't make them better at it. There's 5 studies that say that they're better at verbal deception only, but once a nonverbal component is introduced or a polygraph, they do just about the same as everybody else. And you'll see where this is going here in the next few videos. Scott?
All right. Yeah, this is an excellent example of a psychopath. Everybody's always asking about him. This is a wonderful one. So, because what we're seeing is she's trying to totally control her demeanor and her delivery with everything. And she's trying to deliver and show what she thinks a normal person looks like, what that normal behavior would be. But just by watching her, we know automatically something's not right here. That little feeling you get inside in your gut, that's telling you everything. You're not quite sure what it is yet. We're going to explain to you why you feel that way, but you know something's wrong. So that control makes her talk at a specific volume. As we go through this, her baseline is this. When she's getting nailed for telling a lie and she doesn't want to say what it is, she almost doesn't say it. She'll move her mouth, but she won't say the words out loud. She whispers them. So that goes all the way down to, it's reminiscent of being a child and getting in trouble. When you get in trouble, you get real quiet and you don't say a whole lot because you don't know what's going to happen and you don't know how much to say. And her face is expressionless. We're going to see some great examples of where she mimics what she's heard other people say and use the expressions and the fake excitement that she's seen other people use. This is perfect for that. Again, I'm going to grab some stuff out of here and use it in training as well. Greg, what do you got?
So a couple of things. Yes, psychopaths, there are a couple of things we know about psychopaths as well. Now I'll quote a study or a time frame. 2018, Cardiff and Swansea universities did a study. And the one thing that they found interesting is that pupil dilation, which we do when we see a good thing or when we see a dangerous thing, only occurs in psychopaths when they see good things or whatever makes them happy. When there's fear, a fear-inducing thing, no dilation. That's an interesting thing. Watch this girl's eyes throughout all this stress. Watch her pupils. I kept looking for it. Like, hey, hopefully there's some pinpointing and nope, nothing. That's number one. She's set. There are a couple things here that I'm going to point out, and one of them that I find really interesting is the smile. But she's braced. She's leaned in that chair. She's got her feet against the legs of the chair. She's got her arms between and under the table so she can move her hands without you seeing them, and she makes eye lock. We'd usually call the romancer, I'll call this the creeper. There's nothing, she's not paying positive attention to you. She's paying all attention to you. And she's focused on him like crazy. I always say the organism does what made the organism successful. This girl, this has been what she's done with her parents, what she's done with authority, the yes sir. She's doing front of the mouth talking. And I don't use this very often on here, but when people are being contrite, that front of the mouth talking, when they're angry, the back of the mouth talking, the power, listen to it. She's contrite. She's trying to make him fall for whatever it is she does. Now, I'm also going to tell you that people can rationalize all kinds of things in their head. I've talked to terrorists who rationalize what they've done, or to bad guys who rationalize what they've done because they feel like they're justified in doing it. Might be some of that going on in this girl's head. Don't know. I'm not trying to put in their head what's there. But I feel, when I'm sitting across the table from somebody like this, I feel a facade because it's locked down, it's tight, everything's gripped. Her body language is all controlled. And usually when I see that, there's a lot of something boiling inside that person I'm talking to. So what you're trying to do is find that little facade crack every now and then. And I think that smile is a crack. She's eye locked. You know what her blink rate is on my page? Her blink rate is yesterday she blinked. She hasn't blinked in this whole damn thing. The only time she blinks is for eye blocking. And very specifically, Chase, I love what you pointed out, she tells with emphasis, kill my parents. And when she doesn't just do that, her eyelids go, kill my parents.
That he wanted to kill my parents was...
Watch it. It is telling. It's powerful.
If you like this video, get the full body language breakdown and analysis on our main channel by clicking this video right here.
I get away.